We'll begin in a seated position and gently begin to roll our neck with inhales and exhale as we roll through our nostrils. Be as gentle as you want it, slow as you want it. Really tune into the body, creating stillness, creating groundedness. And make sure you go both ways, rotating on the left and rotating on the right. Then we'll bring our neck to neutral space, begin to roll our shoulders back with each inhale. We roll, exhale, we release. Inhale, we roll, exhale, we release. Be intentional with our movements, be intentional with our breath. Then we'll gently bring our right hand to the left knee, left hand behind our back for a gentle twist. Opposite side, left hand on the right knee and twist open. Then we'll come on all four, hands planted to the floor, knees onto the floor. Exhale, we will push the mat away. Inhale, we roll the dip in our stomach, roll ourselves forward, just in and out with our back, connecting with our abs and our womb. Then we will spread our knees wide, pushing our feet together and lowering ourselves to the floor, stretching our arms out, completely relaxing, tapping into our sacredness. Take our right arm and thread it through the left arm that's stretched. And just give a gentle stretch in our shoulders. Then the opposite, taking that right hand through the arm and relaxing ourselves even deeper. Then we will come back up onto all four. Just roll our hips a little bit this time, still connecting with the womb. Then we'll do bigger circles in the hips, still connecting to our uterus, our womb, unlocking any stagnation. Any people who suffer from fibroids, is a good way to help massage your stomach. This is really a chance to really in tune with our hips and our womb. And just rest here in child's pose, rolling our shoulders, further relaxing ourselves. Then we'll come up and extend each limb, opposite limb out, arms and legs, and release it. Then get the opposite side. Here we are given the opportunity to stretch the uterus back out from fingertip to toe tip. We're just stretching ourselves out, pulling that energy out, really connecting with ourselves. And we'll release that and then extend ourselves up into like a pyramid. Upside down V, hands to the floor, feet to the floor, or you can be on your tippy toes. You can gently move your body, do what's good for you here. You can stand downward dog or take your hands and twist and touch the opposite leg, whatever feels good to you. Then we'll walk our hands back to our feet, just into a gentle forward fold. This is an inversion, allowing our heart to be above our stomach, our head. And here we just relaxing ourselves further. Then we release our hands to the floor, come up halfway, flat back, and again back down to a forward fold. Then we'll take swooping arms and reach all the way up towards the sky. Bring our hands to a prayer mudra and channel that energy down to our heart space and releasing the breath. Then we'll inhale, bring our hands up, extending our right foot forward to go into a lunge pose, extending our hands up towards the sky. Then we will bring our arms down in cactus pose and expand the chest a little bit more. So here we are activating our chest, arms, legs, a lot of different things are activating at the same time. Just breathe. And when you're ready, we'll step that foot up, roll our shoulders back, and get the opposite side, extending that right leg back and lifting our arms toward the sky. Deep bend in that left knee. Breathe and then bring that arms down in cactus pose, opening the chest further. And we'll bring our hands to that prayer mudra and twist open on the left side. Then step that right foot up and release those hands. Then let's come to the center of the mat. We'll inhale, lift our arms up towards the sky. Exhale, release. Again, inhale. This time we'll cross our left leg over the back, interlace our fingers and stretch up, bend back, stretching the womb out again, stretching the heart, stretching the back. And when you're ready, release that. Uncross your leg, come back to center. Again, do the opposite side. Deep inhale and release. And then another deep inhale, cross our legs, interlace our fingers, turn it out and stretch. And release that. Come back to center. We'll take a deep inhale, lifting our hands up. This time we come down, we will go into a squat, a low squat, and rock the hips a little from side to side, opening up, grounding ourselves, and then gently just rest into the deep squat. Then we'll bring our hands to the ground to support us as we go into hero pose. And here we will just sit back onto our feet, take a triangle pose, hand mudra on the womb, and just breathe into the womb, sending love there, sending support there, sending healing there. Then we'll gently walk our hands back so we can lift up the womb, elevating the uterus, stretch the uterus, and allowing our head to hang heavy. Then we'll lift ourselves back up, come back into child's pose, knees spread wide, feet together, and relieving ourselves to the floor. Again, stretching in the uterus, connecting with our body. Then let's come back up, expand our legs straight out. Here we will come flat on our body so we can go into baby cobra, gently lifting our chest and head, and then release ourselves back to the floor. And this time we'll lift a little bit higher, lifting the womb off the floor, lifting the chest, lifting the back, and exhale forward. Here we'll untuck our toes, extend ourselves back up into the downward dog, walking ourselves out, just the last downward dog of the day. Extend that right leg up into the air, bring it to your hands. Here we will go into the low lunge this time. In this pose, we're just connecting to the hips, connecting to the womb, stretching it out, gently massaging our womb, massaging our hips. Then we'll take a bind around that left back foot to give ourselves a deeper stretch. If you want to, open your hand for receiving on that right side. Inhaling. Then we'll go ahead and keep stretching here. And release that back leg and go into a half splits. You can either use your hand on the floor for support or just have on your hands on the feet and just relax those hips back out. Then both hands on the ground, go back into downward dog to get the opposite side. Just stretching it out a little bit. You don't have to do this stretch like I did, but extend that left leg into the air and drop that back right foot and stretch the hip out on the right side, on the left side. Again, just connecting with the hips, open it up, connecting with the womb, open it up, breathing, grab a hold of that back right foot. Again, intentional with your breathing, intentional with your body, listening to how it feels with each moment, each stretch. What feels good? What does it tell you? Where's the ache? Where's the cramps? breathe to it. Then let's go back into the half split, releasing those hips back. Release it onto your body. Again, release both hands to the floor. And then we'll come into a seated position for our last pose of the day. We'll grab a hold of our knees, hugging into ourselves, rolling ourselves out, massaging our back a little bit, and then go into this happy baby pose. This is more of a stretching in the hips, connecting with the body. And just sit here, grab a hold of your feet, and just rock gently side to side, opening yourself up. Breathing. And when you're ready, release those feet. Then one more gentle stretch, opposite directions. Then release your arms to the